Planning poker is a wonderful game that many Scrum teams or Agile teams employ to estimate the amount of work they have in their backlog. And it's great for many projects. However, sometimes you have a large backlog of stories that have to be estimated and you can't dedicate the time. A lot of times 12 to 15 stories is what a team can estimate using planning poker per hour. And if you had 130 stories in your backlog, that would take more than a whole day. Many teams can't dedicate that time. So I wanted to show a quick activity here to those of you who are interested on how teams can actually estimate over 100 stories in just under an hour. I'm Dan Greenleaf. I'm with ICC.
I'm Jim Sammons, and I'll be your product owner today.
So Jim, why don't you tell them about what product we're building for you?
Well, my family and I just moved into a new home. I have 3 boys who are triplets, and my wife is pregnant with our 4th child. And we have a new home that needs quite a bit of maintenance, and I wanted to engage Dan's team to do some of that work for us.
Well, Jim, I went ahead and met with you earlier, and we broke down all of the work into stories, just like you would on any Agile project or any Scrum project. And went ahead and I preset the room, so you'll see up behind us we have a board with columns. Each column represents a number on the Fibonacci scale or the modified Fibonacci scale most teams use. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 20, 40, 100, and then a question mark at the very end in case we just simply don't have enough information. And so in this activity, what we'll do is we'll have our entire team line up in a single file line. They'll go ahead and grab the first story off the list of stories that my product owner has provided. Then based on questions they may have for the product owner and what they know about the project, they'll go ahead and estimate the size of that story. The next person and every person thereafter can either pull a new story or change the previous estimate of another story. So with that, we'll go ahead and get started, and then at the end, bring it back together. All right, first up, Mindy, do the dishes.
That is the dishes. Just put them in the dishwasher.
Yep. Next up, Mary, move or pull?
Pull.
Change the light bulbs in the kitchen. Jeff, move or pull?
I'll go ahead and pull.
Paint the kids' rooms.
Okay, how many kids' rooms are we painting?
Well, there's just one room that all 3 kids share.
Okay, and what's the relative size of that?
That's about 18 by 18.
Shashank, move or pull?
Pull.
Install new kitchen countertops.
How big is the kitchen? It's pretty good size, and there's an island.
And how big are we talking about the countertop?
They're 24 inches deep. I'd say 20 linear feet.
20 linear feet? Yeah, that's right.
Move or pull? Pull. Remove a tree stump.
How big is the tree stump?
That's about this big.
How long has it been there?
Well, we just bought the house, so it's been there a while, I would assume.
Shuba, move or pull? Assemble shelves in the master bedroom.
How big is the shelf?
It's just a single unit. It's a 5-shelf unit.
Okay.
Move.
Okay. Which one are you moving?
The install new kitchen countertops.
Beautiful. Indeed, move or pull?
I'll pull.
Make cookies for the neighbors.
How many neighbors?
There's just 2.
2 neighbors. How big is the family?
I don't know them very well. I think probably a dozen cookies per neighbor would be plenty.
Mary, move or pull?
Oh,
Mow the lawn.
How big's your lawn?
almost 6 acres.
And am I pushing it or am I riding?
No, we have a good sized riding mower.
right, team, we've taken our first pass at every story at this point. If you want to come up to the board and look for any items that you'd like to move more than one column. So if there's something sitting in 20 and you think it should be in 13, we're just going to leave it where it's at today. But if there's something in 20 and you think it's an 8, or there's something in the 13 and you think it's a 5, go ahead and pull that story down and then hand it to me. So team, if you want to come up to the board. All right, so Shuba wants to take another look at mowing the lawn. And Shashank wants to take a look and re-estimate vacuuming the downstairs. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these 2 stories that people felt we should move more than one column, and we're going to take these 3 stories we didn't have enough information on, get some additional information, and then re-estimate using the traditional planning poker approach. But what we just did is in roughly 20 minutes, we estimated out of our 36 stories we started with, we got all but 5, so we estimated 31 stories in roughly 20 minutes. Whereas in planning poker, in 20 minutes, you'd probably estimate 3 or 4 stories. So we got about 10 times the velocity in estimation out of this game. All right, Jim. So we've gone ahead and we've estimated all of our stories, and we've gone ahead and recorded all those. And the team is 5 stories that they want to either discuss further or get more information. But in 20 minutes, we have estimated a total of 31 stories.
It was great to see. They asked really good questions, and anxious to hear what you come back with those 5.
Awesome. Hey, well, thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, dgreenleaf@icct.com, and
jsalmons@icct.com.
thanks and have a wonderful day.